Hello, I just came back from the Dublin screening of Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead 2, and I also had the opportunity to meet Joe Cross, who created this movie, basically. So it was quite exciting. I always wanted to make these videos about how to achieve to get to your natural weight. And I'm so motivated with this movie. I decided, okay, I'm going to start today with the videos, and the objective is to document the journey that I have started a few weeks ago, and also to help and support other people who are trying to reach these goals. So I hope you're gonna enjoy my videos. Today I want to speak about the method that I have chosen to reach my natural weight. First, maybe I should explain what I understand under natural weight. When somebody has natural weight, the person feels really comfortable. It doesn't really depend on whatever calculation that people can do, but it's really like the person feels natural, and it's the weight the person goes back to whenever something happens. And so it's a kind of weight we have variation around. So my objective is to reach this weight. For me, it should be between 65 and 75 kilograms. I really don't know exactly how much it is, and it's really not important. So, but the first thing that you're probably interested into here is, how do I want to achieve this? So, first of all, I want to say I will not go on diet. I've done a few diets in my life. Like, when I say few, I mean a lot of diets in my life. And they all brought to me the same result. First, I was very frustrated because I couldn't eat this, I couldn't eat that, I should do this, I should do that, and I should measure this and so on. So it just took me so much time, I really didn't want to invest in it. The second thing is that about the results, all the diets say, okay, you should lose this amount of weight, and I have noticed that with my body, it doesn't really work this way. It's kind of, my body resists quite strongly during the first 5 or 7 days. So even if other people are telling me they are losing a lot of weight, normally I can stay at the same weight during 1 week, even if I follow this by the line. So it was not very motivating. So I got frustrated after a few days. So I had the tendency to not follow the diet. And the other thing, that even when I have lost weight, I was still fighting to stay to something that was natural for me. And I have decided this is not the way I want to live my life. And I'm sure there are plenty of other people around that think the same as me. They don't want to be measuring how much oil they put when they are cooking, or how much sugar they put in the coffee and things like that, because I don't believe this is the way we should be eating. And I'm totally convinced that the body is able to know what quantity of food we need to eat, and to give us the information, yes, now it's enough, you should stop eating. This is the first element of what I'm doing. So now, how can I achieve my goal? Should I do some sports? And okay, I decided I'm not gonna do extra sports. I have tried really intensively to lose weight with sports, and it didn't work. I mean, when I do sport, I feel much better in my skin, but I have a tendency to gain weight because muscle is heavier than fat. So I have the tendency to gain weight. And also, you need to make like 4 hours of intensive work to have a few calories leaving your body. So really, if it's about losing weight, I don't believe that sports is the way to go. The other problem is that when you start doing sports and your body gets used to it, what I notice is that as soon as you stop working out, you gain weight. So either you do sport because you really like it, but doing sport to lose weight, like I'm not convinced at all. So I have also decided I'm not going to do extra sport. Should I do more exercise? Yes, definitively. But not to lose weight. It is just because I have noticed that if I walk, even if I walk just 20 or 30 minutes every day, or if I do much more physical things like standing up, walking in the house, or walking outside the house, or something like that, I have a tendency to have a better digestion. So just because of this, this is something I really want to enhance in my life, and I'm gonna give you some tricks that I'm using, that I have started to use, and that prevent me from going to the gym and pay for the 6 months and then just go a few times and be very disappointed about myself. I'm not gonna be doing a diet. I'm not gonna do sports. So how am I gonna make it to achieve my natural weight? Sounds impossible. Okay, sounds impossible, but it is possible. And I have found a way that I have started a few weeks ago. And I, when I discovered this, I was very, very astonished. I was like, "Oh, it's crazy! It cannot be this easy," and so on. But then I tried it, and I already have so great results that I said, "Okay, I want to share this experience." But first, let me go back to how it all started. I watched this movie called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. And in the movie, you see this man, Joe Cross, who has a very, very active way of life. I mean, active in terms of work and partying and so on. But he gets very fat and very sick. And he starts to make a rebooting, so he starts during 60 days, he will only drink juices based on vegetables and fruits, and I think some nuts. During this period, he loses so much weight that it's really incredible. But the most important thing, the most important part of it is that his health improved so incredibly. So after seeing this movie, I started also to do some juicing, but I noticed that me really, I have difficulties if I cannot eat something. I really need to have something to chew, something in my mouth to chew it. If I just drink, like, I have the feeling I have had nothing, so I'm just craving, even if from the calories count everything should be all right. So I just introduced some much more vegetables in my daily life by juicing, by having like around 1 liter of juice per day that I was preparing after watching this movie, and my health improved so much. But something was frustrating me. It was that I had all these carrots and celery and all these so great organic, of course, organic vegetables and fruits, and I was just using a small part of it, and I was throwing away the rest. So I was like, okay, what if I just could use the whole fruit instead of just taking a small part of the fruit? And then I remember something I heard 20 years ago when I was a child or something like that. And it said, you have to chew something until it becomes liquid before you can swallow it. So I said, oh, I'm going to try this. What if instead of making some juices, I just chew my carrots until it's liquid? So I started, and I also started to make some research over the internet about this. And then I discovered that some people have the habit of chewing 32 times. So I found, oh, it's great, chew 32. So I started to chew 32 times. And this is basically my method. Whatever I put in my mouth, I try to chew it either until it's liquid or until I have counted 32 times. I'm going to stop it for now. I just want you to try this out and to come back with comments about how it felt to you when you chew 32 times your food. I've been doing this already 6 weeks, and I'm thrilled about the results. On the next episode, we will speak about other things you can do that's gonna help you